Good morning and happy Tuesday. So, as we said yesterday, we will be working on charts and graphs all week. Yesterday we worked on a bar graph, and today we also have a bar graph. It is just formatted a little bit differently. So, after you do your review exercises, we're going to do the same thing with this graph that we did with the previous graph. The only difference is that the information on the graph is different and it is going horizontal instead of vertical. And we have to look at one very important feature right here. So here we have a chart, or a graph I should say, about the populations of cities in Riverdale County. So here we have all of the different cities and all of the different populations. But there's one thing I want you to notice. The chart goes from 0 to 8. However, this is for the number of people in hundreds. So, for example, if you're looking at Auberry City and the chart, the line reaches to 8, it's not just 8 people that live in Auberry, it is 800. So make sure that you are multiplying all of these numbers by 100. So it's not one person, it's 100 people. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. Make sure that if it asks you the population, you're not just putting the number you see, but that you're putting it in hundreds. And I will show you with the first two samples how that may look like. So here for the first sample, it says which two cities had the same population. So we're going to take a look and see which of these two cities reaches the same number on the graph. And after we look carefully, we will notice that Springdale and Winston both reach 500. Remember, it's not just 5, but 500 because this is the people in hundreds. So we would write Springdale and Winston. Those are the two cities. And for the second sample, what is the population of Springdale? So if we go to Springdale, we notice that the line reaches the number 5. And as I've said several times, it is 5 but times 100 because it is scaled up to 100. So that means that there are 500 people. So as you answer numbers 1 through 10, just make sure that you are multiplying the number by 100. And here for Tuesday, we are just continuing with adding either commas and correcting the punctuation at the end of the sentence. So again, deciding what kind of sentence it is and adding the punctuation at the end and commas if necessary. Then here for the middle, for go back, you're going to circle the numbers before the interrogative sentences or the questions in the exercises above. So you will circle them if they're interrogative. You will put a check mark if they're declarative, a star if they're imperative, or a box if they're exclamatory. So this is all review work. Then here on word usage, again we have the simple sentences where we just have to decide which of the words in the parentheses are correct, just underlining the correct word. So this review page should be quite easy. So once you're done with this, just log on to Khan Academy for any reading assignments that are unfinished for the day. So here for Tuesday, you have your pattern word exercise. You may have gone ahead of me and done it by now for Monday's work, and that's okay. But if you didn't understand and you need a little bit of guidance, this is what you should do for your pattern word exercise. So you're just going to sort them by the Latin roots. So we have words that contain vis, D-I-C-T, dict, F-E-C-T, fect. So you're going to just sort them by the Latin roots. So the words that contain these roots, V-I-S, should go in 1 through 4, D-I-C-T in 5 through 8, F-E-C-T in 9 through 12. Should be simple. For your pattern word exercise, again, you are using your hints and your content words. Notice that you have more than one O word. So if you're not understanding based on context clues what word belongs, then please use your spelling dictionary to make sure you understand the meaning of your content words first.